Now, New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Well, it looks just like about any other home in Queens, but new and next at 11 o'clock, there's a big push now to make a house a landmark because of who once lived there. And wait till you hear about her life. Holocaust Remembrance Day today, and in Israel at one point, everything stood still for 2 minutes. Holocaust Remembrance Day also felt in New York City as well, home to more Jews than anywhere else in the world except Israel. One Jew in particular tonight getting attention for her home in Queens, where she lived until she died a year ago this month at the age of 107. She's important because she helped uncover the Nazi atrocities in Poland and was a proud member of the resistance in that country. And now many want her home to be made a landmark. Here's Stefan Kim.
Across the street from Veterans Grove Playground in Elmhurst, Queens, wrapped in the sound of laughter, sits 8828 43rd Avenue, a modest little home in a quintessential Queens neighborhood with its broken fence and crooked lamp, vacant now for a year. You probably wouldn't look at it twice if you walked by it. But the story of this home isn't about the four walls and its shoddy roof. It's about who lived inside and how she lived her life.
The house behind me was owned and lived in by Mrs. Valentina Janta, who during World War II fought for the Polish resistance and helped uncover the Nazi atrocities at the Warsaw Ghetto.
So on this Holocaust Remembrance Day, community activists are remembering the 107-year-old Queens resident who passed away last April, hoping to preserve her legacy by preserving the home, by getting the city to landmark it.
Resistance is not only with guns, resistance is with the spirit and the soul. It is with love, it is with hope.
Janta exposed Nazi atrocities in occupied Poland by translating documents into English for the Allies from the Polish underground. And then her resistance continued right here in Queens.
Mrs. Janta, when she finally moved here, her and her husband basically set up an area in this home where Polish people would come and stay with them. And they were really Polish poets and singers and actors and politicians. Very, very important people from Poland would often come here. And this was really the center of Polish culture in New York City for many, many, many years.
Heroes are people who make the right choices even when everybody else around them is making the wrong choices.
The Landmarks Preservation Commission is reviewing the request. In the meantime, Janta's legacy is being preserved by the people who refuse to forget her story. In Elmhurst, Stefan Kim, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.